Hey Soul Family, welcome to Soulspire. I am so happy that you're here with me today, and I hope that you're feeling strong and that you're feeling encouraged and that you feel like you can persevere through these times that we are currently living in. And if you were called here, then there is certainly a message here for you. So let's begin. And today, I'm really wanting to tap into the energies of why are things having to be so hard at this current moment. So hopefully I can provide you with some clarity or confirmation as to what your current situation is. Okay, have some cards flying out. So things have to be so hard at this current time frame because you're breaking free from allowing obstacles to take over in your life, to cause discord, to cause negativity, pain, hurt, defeat, whatever emotion that you can connect to feeling as though things are just never working out in your favor. You're actually breaking free from the perception of how things are playing out in your life. And there's been a lot of, upheaval, changes, and things that you've been going through. And this is not all by your doings. A lot of it is cause and effect, that you're having to just be subjected to and determine which path you choose to decide. But you must know that everything is working out in your favor. And although things seem as though they're heavy and, uncertainty as far as your path and, just the way forward, you have to know that you are breaking free from feeling like you're the victim. Like feeling that you can't create the life that you want. You understand and you know at this point in time in your life that things are always changing. We can't do the same things over and over. We have to create new pathways. We have to create new designs. We have to be the architect of a new invention. You can't keep bringing the universe the same things and expect to receive back as you did previously, because the world is always forever changing and we have to be aware of that. So you're coming to a point in time in your life where you realize the magnitude of everything, that you are in control, but you're not. And you're needing to go with the flow at this time and just allow things to unfold the way that they are. Release the control that you always tend to want to have. So you're learning not to be this way. And you're learning that things are always occurring and happening, and it may not seem beneficial for you in this moment, but you're realizing that it is working out in your favor regardless. So tower moments don't seem as difficult. Yes, they can be surprising and shocking and, displace you from your continuity. The things that you do on a regular basis, they shift that for you. So it's about changing your perspective ultimately. And that's what's going to help you to understand and connect with the energy that you're currently going through and realize that this is why things feel so hard, because you're still wanting to control the situation and you're having to release that. And this is being brought to the forefront in your light. This is being illuminated for you by your current experiences that you're going through. And this is by the divine, showing you this. So it's important for you to catch this lesson, to learn this, so you can move forward, so things don't have to continue to be so hard. Because in this 3D world that we currently live in, that is the program. It's a lot of suffering and seeing through things and where your mindset is. So that leads us to the Ace of Swords. This is going to bring you so much clarity when you allow your mind to be a tool. When you start to see things for what they really are and open up your eyes to what's going on in the world and things around you. This is going to provide you some solidarity within your life and sovereignty, because you're wanting to be in control so much. And ultimately you are, because you have free will. But there are things that are designed within this life that you experience, I experience, that we have no control of. So it's about controlling what you can. And ultimately, that's your mind. That will empower you. That will push you forward. That will give you the strength, the clarity, the will to continue. So it's about balancing your inner world, your shadow aspect, your higher self, connecting with this energy so you can move forward in a more positive way, in a more beneficial way that's going to be rewarding for you. You're having to learn to balance your emotions, to break free from the connections that you're holding on to. The things that you feel like are supposed to be for you or that's supposed to bring you fulfillment, you're breaking free from that. You're connecting to what feels good within your life and you're going towards those things. Now, yes, with doing that, it won't be a walk in the park. Just like with everything else, connecting to this energy will be difficult because you're breaking free from programs and brain connections that automatically cause you to act a certain way. Your emotions are powerful, and you're realizing their strength and the hold that they have on you and in your life. So you're wanting to go towards things that feel more good for you inside, that you feel more connected to, that bring you more happiness. You're wanting to experience more joy within this lifetime. And you will. But you're having to shift. You're having to break free from conditioning, from the autopilot that controls you on a daily experience within your life. of doing things and not even realizing what you're doing. You're moving away from that, trying to be more aware of your actions, of your emotions, of your thoughts. You have to keep going. I know it feels tough. I know it feels heavy. But you have to keep going. You have to keep searching. You have to keep seeking what it is that brings you fulfillment within this life. And you're having to change a lot of things in order to see what really matters. Because you've been led to believe things are one way when they're really another. So essentially, you're trying to connect with yourself and who you are authentically and see through all the illusions in this world. And this shift will allow things to not be so hard because you're awakening to the truth. I think you've held on to a lot of beliefs, a lot of people, circumstances that keep you down, keep you feeling as though you can't be your authentic self because you have these obligations towards others. So this is only making it harder for you because you're blocking yourself from living your truth because you are so connected to these things that really have no true connection to you. They've just been placed down upon you by maybe family or people you love or people you didn't even care about but made an impact in your life by something they said to you. Maybe the programming on TV, whatever it is, this conditioning has caused you to assimilate. And by doing that, you've suppressed yourself, your true self. And they're laughing and enjoying themselves. Or whatever it is that they do. They're really insignificant. The point of the matter is that you can no longer be a puppet. You can no longer be a show for someone else's expense. Because this is your life. And the cost is very high. The cost is you. Your well-being, your peace of mind, your path. So that's why it's so hard, because you're needing to break free from these things that have been placed upon you by others. You're needing to connect with your authentic self and what it is that you want within this lifetime. And once you do this, once you finally connect with this energy, this is going to bring you a lot more fulfillment and happiness. Things will continue to be difficult, but remember, it's your perspective. It's the way you look at things. It's about changing your mindset and changing your heart and changing your life. Because this is your life. And it's time for you to take control. And I'm not saying things are going to get easier. But then again, I am saying that. Because once you connect with your authentic self and who you are and what you really want, and take off the layers that have been placed on you by others, or beliefs that are all illusions or delusions, let go of it all, and things will be easier for you. Your path will reveal itself. You will connect to the energy that you're needing to reach this goal, to reach this Ace of Pentacles. That isn't going to be just given to you. You are going to have to work for it. Maybe not in the way that you think, in a back-breaking way, or, something like that. But you are going to have to do some things to get to this level. It's not going to come just flying in your lap. You're going to have to put forth the effort. Because the negative powers that be, whatever they are, they don't want to see you successful. But this is a part of your path and who you are. Success. If you connect with this, if you're here right now, you know that this is a part of your path. And it never has been easy. So why would it start now? And why are we still asking the same things? Doing the same things? It's time to break free from those patterns and release the control. It's going to make things be easier and not so hard for yourself. Let's see what else. Sometimes message does not want to come. Karmic lessons, peer pressure, moral codes. As I was stating, you're breaking free from that. You're breaking free from the cycles that you have been stuck in. You're learning your karmic lessons. You're no longer going to be peer pressured into doing things, as I spoke about. You're no longer going to be a puppet for someone else. You're connecting to the energy of authenticity, of self-love, believing in yourself, feeling confident, feeling free, and making the choices that are best for you and the people that you absolutely care and love about. Not the people who are here to make you feel bad, hurt you. It's not about those individuals. Those people are just here to help you learn lessons. So you should just take it as such. So you're at a gateway right now where you're dealing with insecurities, connection with others, and you're trying to refocus. So it's very important for you to tap in to your internal self, to connect with your core energy, to give yourself the love that you need. Don't expect it from others at this current time in your life. Release any kind of self-doubt and know that you are of the divine. And let that be your fuel to continue along your journey. You have so much coming in for you. So much information is being provided to you. So you're going through a lot. You're in a transitioning phase. And you have to remember that and to stay grounded through all of this. But you have new friendships coming in. People are coming in, and you need to prepare for this. And it all starts with you. In order to connect with the energy that you're wanting to connect to, you need to be that frequency. You don't need any more low vibing, low frequency individuals in your life. You are done with that. That is a part of your past. You have learned those lessons. You are on a mission, seeking a higher truth. You're using your discernment. As I mentioned already, this card says a better path. That's what you're leading towards. You are authority within your life and to others. People are going to notice and see the changes within you. You just need to stay the course. You just need to make sure that you're tending to yourself, taking care of yourself, putting in the work internally towards yourself so you can stay afloat, so you don't drown, so you can keep the fire within you going, because it's always going to be these difficult times. That is the 3D world that we live in. And the last thing that I need to mention is that you're being warned to slow down, to ease up off of yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop putting these expectations on yourself. You are birthing something new right now. Something is going to come to fruition within your life. But it takes time, like with everything. So stop putting this pressure on yourself to be this workhorse, to be this robot, because you're not. Step away from the materialism. That is what this society is based on. Consumerism. Get away from that. Let it go. It is not who you are. On a soul level, you don't care about that. So let go of those tendencies that are still within you. And you are also very intuitive. A lot of things you pick up on. So you have to find a way to release these things within yourself. Whatever it is that you can do to provide yourself a cleansing of others' debris. You don't need to be carrying what other people have been dumping on you. So, I hope that this helped you. I hope this helps you to move forward in a more positive light and to make it through the difficult times. And I wish you so much love and light, and you take care.